There are some things that we are used to seeing in the news. The latest football transfer stories are always around, alongside the latest moves from the Premiership giants. But what about the weird and wonderful stories from lower down the footballing pyramid? Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at the 10 football stories you won't believe are true. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Number 1. Mark Hughes once played for Wales and Bayern Munich on the same day. Hughes had recently signed a contract to play for Bayern, and he was scheduled to make his international debut for Wales in a qualifying match against Czechoslovakia in Prague. He explained, "I had supper with Uli Hoeneß, and he asked me what time the Wales match was, and I told him that it was somewhere about noon, and he responded by saying, 'That's okay then, you can play in the evening as well.' After watching the match, Hoeneß took him on a flight to the Bayern match, which was played on the other side of the Czech border. Against Borussia Mönchengladbach, we actually flew over the ground and missed the first half. But I got there at the start of the second half. Bayern claimed victory." Number 2. Alvin Martin once scored a hat-trick against 3 different goalkeepers. It was in 1986 when the defender accomplished the feat while playing for West Ham against Newcastle. His first goal was scored against Martin Thomas, who was supposed to be the goalkeeper but had to leave the game because of an injury. After that, Martin scored against the defender Chris Hedworth, who subsequently hurt himself. Thus, Peter Beardsley was up next. The Hammers came out on top 8-1. Number 3. Clive Allen ended the 1979 and 80 season at QPR and began the following campaign at Palace. Allen was sold to Arsenal for £1.25 million after scoring 28 goals for QPR in the second division, but he only featured in 3 preseason friendlies before being transferred to Selhurst Park. Allen is now playing for Crystal Palace. Later in 1984, he signed for Tottenham, where he had a great deal of success, including scoring 49 goals in a single season. Number 4. Since 1982, at least one Bayern player has been in the starting lineup in every World Cup final. It is correct. Players like Jorginho in Brazil in 1994, Vicente Lizarazu, France in 98, Willy Sagnol, France in 06, and Arjen Robben, the Netherlands in 2010, have been standouts for their respective national teams. Germany has competed in the finals 5 times, in 1982, 1986, 1990, and 2014. In 2014, they won the World Cup. Number 5. Before Alex Ferguson took over at Manchester United, Aston Villa was more successful than the Red Devils. In 1986, when Fergie took over as manager of Man United, the club had already won 7 league crowns, as well as 3 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, and the European Cup. Villa, on the other hand, had also won 7 crowns, but in addition to that, they had won 6 FA Cups, as well as the European Cup and the Cup Winners' Cup. That brings the total number of major honors earned to 18 for Villa and 15 for United. Number 6. The Shit Heap. In Gaelic, Pitrity, the home of Aberdeen, roughly translates to shit heap, a place of manure or a hill of dung to be polite. Fans have taken a great deal of enjoyment in this over the years. Number 7. Laszlo Kubala is the only player to play for 3 countries, as recognized by FIFA. Kubala, a legendary player for Barcelona who was born in Budapest to parents with Czech ancestry, represented Czechoslovakia, Hungary, and Spain during his career. Alfredo Di Stefano, a former striker for Real Madrid, also competed for Argentina, Spain, and Colombia during his career. However, the Colombian caps he received in the early 1950s were during a period where the country's football association was not officially recognized by FIFA. Number 8. Jimmy Rimmer is the only player to have won the European Cup winners' medals with 2 different English clubs. In 1968, he was a substitute for Manchester United, and in 1982, he started for Aston Villa. However, due to an injury, he had to be taken out of the game against Bayern Munich, and he was replaced by Nigel Spink. Number 9. Zlatan Ibrahimovic never won a trophy. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has played for 6 clubs that have won the Champions League, but he has never actually won the trophy himself. The striker has been seen at Ajax, Barcelona, Inter, Juventus, AC Milan, and Manchester United. Number 10. Giuseppe Bergomi played in 4 World Cups, but did not appear in any qualifiers. The former Inter defender competed for Italy in the World Cup in 1982, 1986, 1990, and 1998, but he did not make much of an effort to qualify for any of those tournaments. In 1982, when he was only 18 years old, he was called up to the team as a late replacement. In 1986, the team qualified as holders, and in 1990, Italy hosted the competition. In the year 1998, when he was already 34 years old, he was a late and unexpected addition to the squad. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.